Can you all see my document?
Yes,
Nobody?
we can see your screen.
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you. Hi, everyone. I'll be taking you through step 4 of the online training. We are now going to be looking at stating the problem statement. Taking you back to that pyramid, we are on step 4, where the learner has to state the problem and state what about the problem do they wish to research. When coming to problem statement, the learner needs to state clearly what is the problem. And that particular problem has to be specific and it has to be clear. And they must also state the importance of researching about the problem or the issue they are trying to address. I'm going to also take you a step back to the first training that was done, whereby food was given as an idea that a learner can research. So food as an idea was brainstormed and several aspects were mentioned there. The learner looked at food storage, transportation of food, use of fertilizers on food. However, for the purpose of this training, we are going to look at food allergies or food intolerance. Moving forward, what exactly with regards to food allergies or intolerance are we looking at? We are looking at that bottom block, but our focus will only be on finding alternative ingredients to replace whatever that is causing the allergies. So what is the problem? In wheat flour, for an example, gluten can be the one causing food allergies. And what would be the solution? What about the problem do we want to research? We want to find an alternative or a substitute to replace the gluten. So the learner can state the problem as gluten causes food allergies. The problem is that there is no alternative or substitute to replace gluten in wheat flour. Moving on, when coming to engineering type of project, the very first step in the design process, the learner has to define the problem. And to define the problem, the learner needs to follow a process. The learner needs to answer the following question: what, who, and why. The learner needs to state clearly what problem do they wish to address, or the need they want to fulfill with regards to the project they are working on. Who has the problem? Who needs the prototype they are building? So the end user, that is what the learner is defining here by looking at who. Why is it important to solve? At this stage, the learner now is showing the significance. Why is it important for the learner to be doing that particular project? Again, you need to know that if a learner is working on a project and that particular project is part of a new solution or an improvement of an existing solution, the learner must make sure that he or she includes improvement as part of the problem statement. So words such as better, cheaper, faster needs to be reflected there in order for the learner to showcase how innovative the project is. And then lastly, I've given you an example of an engineering problem statement. Most modern day appliances consume electricity even when switched off. This energy is referred to as standby power consumption. Reducing standby power consumption of home appliances can lead to reduction of overall power usage. The problem here is that even when appliances are switched off, they still consume electricity. Who is going to benefit from this? It's the users at home. And how are they going to benefit from this? Is that this will lead to reduction of overall power usage, and probably there might be saving when coming to electricity costs. So from what I have taken you through, you are now ready to write your aim, research question, hypothesis, engineering goal, design goal, or algorithm. And then I'm going to hand over to Lyndon, who's going to take you through that. Thank you. My presentation ends there.